Hey y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have the Perfect Getaway collection releasing from Chirality nail polish on May 13th. I'll link her storefront and social media down below. These were sent to me for review and I'll get right into the swatches. So first up is Ibiza Sunset, and this is a very bright red with a lot of orange notes in it. It does have a very strong linear holographic effect. I'll go ahead and show you what this looks like in the brush shot. And I'll show you how Ibiza Sunset swatched on my natural nail. So here's a look at that first coat. These have a really easy to use formula. I know I say that a lot. This is not too thick or too thin. It just went exactly where I put it. I really think that this one is a one coat polish for me, and it is my favorite of the three. So that is one coat. I'll go ahead and let that dry and show you what a second coat looks like. Second coat just helped clean up my cuticles, but it really didn't impact the finish at all. I'll go ahead and show you a comparison between 1 and 2 coats. I'll pop my middle nail in there really quickly so you can see the difference. So here is at 2 coats and then at 1 coat. So there's really not a big difference at all. I definitely think that you can get away with a 1 here. Here is a look at that completed mani at 2 coats before top coat. These do dry down fairly glossy, but a good top coat will help bring out all of that holographic glitter. So here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. This is my swatch photo underneath artificial lighting. And then once more at an angle in that direct sunlight. So next up is Barefoot in Cabo, and this is a orange tone polish, but it does have a lot of warm brown tones in there. It also has a really strong linear holographic effect, as well as maybe some metallic shimmer running throughout. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how Barefoot in Cabo swatched on my natural nail. So here's a look at that first coat. Again, this one does go on super smooth. Again, really easy to use. No pulling or streaking. At 1 coat, it did go on nice and even. It is just a little shy of being opaque though, so I'll let this dry and come back in and show you what my second coat looks like. So here's a look at that second coat. I am opting to do a bit of a thicker second coat here, but I don't necessarily think that you need to. 2 coats for sure brings this one completely opaque and cleans up those edges around my cuticle. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat. Again, this one does dry down nice and glossy. A good top coat will extend the wear time and bring out all of that holographic glitter. Here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. The hollow in these is just like out of this world. This is my swatch photo underneath artificial lighting. And then once more at an angle in direct sunlight. So the last polish of this trio is Vamos a la Playa, and this is a bright yellow linear holographic polish. It does feel like it maybe has some bright green tones in there as well to keep it nice and bright. So I'll go ahead and show you that brush shot, and I'll show you how Vamos a la Playa swatched on my natural nail. So here is the first coat. This one does go on the sheerest of the 3, but still I got a nice even good coat here at this first coat. I'll let this dry and then come back in and show you what the second looks like. So here's a look at that second coat. I am going to go in for a nice thick second coat here, and this definitely bumps up that opacity. I did still have a tiny flash of nail line, so I am going to go ahead and let this dry and show you what a third coat looks like, but this one was really close to being completely opaque in 2. So here's a look at that third and final coat, and this for sure brings this one completely opaque. Again, a really strong linear holographic finish with maybe a little bit of metallic flare there, and it does dry down super glossy. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat at 3 coats. Here's a view from another angle in direct sunlight with top coat. This is my swatch photo underneath artificial lighting. And then once more at an angle in that direct sunlight. So that wraps up today's swatch and review of the Perfect Getaway collection. These will retail for $12 each in the full size or $6 for the mini size. If you'd like to see more photos, I do have those available on my blog at sloppyswatches.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.